Shabbat Shalom, L'chaim L'chaim. This week's Torah portion is Lecha, and it focuses on Avraham. And Hashem commands Avraham to leave his birthplace, to go out and journey towards the land of Canaan. And there's a whole journey that really does take place, where he's sent down to Egypt because there's no food. He gets into a war with these four kings who take Lot, his nephew. And so Avraham has to go and fight them, and he wins, and he gets Lot back. And at the very end of the Torah portion, Avraham is given the commandment to circumcise himself and all the males in his house. And that's where we get the commandment to do a Brit Milah. And it's really a power-packed story, this week's Torah portion. And one thing that I want to focus on is really the hashkacha pratis of these parshiot that we're going through. One incredible thing that I saw a friend of mine shared in a WhatsApp group was a few details. It said Avram was born in the year 1948 from creation. And when he was 75 years old, it was the year 2023, he got into the war with these four kings. And it's very interesting when you compare it to Israel. Israel was born in the year 1948 of the secular calendar. And 75 years, which is today, 2023, we're in a war with Gaza. And you can even take it a step further. The war that Avraham got into with these four kings, the Zohar describes as a world war. Why? Because usually when we say, Israel is going to war with Gaza, we talk about the whole country. But here it says it's just the kings, which is representing the Malchut. And it's the kings of these different places, 4 and 5, the 9 in total. But the 4 defeat the 5, and then they come for Avraham. And it's the only place that Avram is called Avram HaIvri, Avram the Jew or the Hebrew. And they recognize him by his religion, by who he is. And the Zohar says that they were fighting an ideological war, that all these nations, all these kings were coming for Avram because he was Jewish. And it's very similar to what's going on now. We're seeing that people are not, fighting Israel, they're fighting us because we're Jewish. It's anti-Semitic. And so we're seeing how, this week and the week before and the week before, it really is a new beginning, the dawn of a new age, a time it's even more incredible. The war was all started because the four kings took Lot, right? And the Arizal says, why did they take Lot? Because it's like a mosquito that sees a light. Avram was the only illumination in this world of divine light. He was the only one that represented God. And so everyone wanted what he had. And Lot clung to him. Lot was not a good guy. Let's remember that. He was not, a tzaddik. But he saw what Avram had, that he was blessed, and so he clung to him. And if Avram was rich, Lot was rich. So the kings realized we can't, kidnap Avram, but we can get Lot. And if we get Lot, then maybe Avram will come to us. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. These four kings kidnapped Lot, and they forced Avraham to come, and he destroyed them. He wipes them out completely. What's the significance? From Lot comes Mashiach. Lot, eventually comes Ruth the Moabite, and Ruth is the ancestor of Mashiach, King David, and the subsequent Mashiach, which will come B'ezrat Hashem today. This is what we're going through now. Like I said, it's a dawn of a new age. Hashem is giving us hints every day in the Torah portion, in the daily Torah portion, of what's happening. All we need to do is cling to the Torah, learn it. It said in that Haftorah, I wasn't going to mention it, but in the Haftorah, when this war started, on that Shabbos of Simchas Torah, we read the Haftorah, it said Chazak ve'amatz, and each time it relates to something we're going through. The second time it says Chazak ve'amatz, it says be strong and be brave, to cling to my Torah. Do not deviate to the right or the left, for this will be your success. And this is what we're seeing today. Jews need more than ever to cling to Torah and mitzvot. We need to do as much as we can. It says in Tanya that these times a mitzvah is more precious than ever before. It carries more weight. So these days we need to cling harder and harder to the Torah mitzvot, to see the hints that Hashem is telling us, to understand what is going to happen next, and to cling to Hashem, because ultimately that's what this whole war is about, and that is how we are going to succeed. Shabbat Shalom.